Welcome back to the homestead. Today we're going to go over and check our beehives, and we're hoping that the supers are just overflowing with honey.
In case you don't know what a super is, do you want to tell them what it is?
A super is just a frame that goes on top. It's a shallow frame. It's basically where most of the bees store all the honey.
And we're hoping to get a good amount. Now we've already pulled some frames. I don't remember how many frames we pulled like earlier in the spring. We pulled some frames and then let them fill up some more when the flowers really started blooming. So we're going to see what we got, open it up, see what we got. And would you consider this a fall?
No, this is still like a
summer?
This will still be a spring harvest.
Oh, okay. So we're still going to consider whatever we get now a spring harvest, and then we'll be doing fall. Now we are not going to extract it from the frames. We're just going to gather them, put them in the freezer, and just gain it all up, and then we're going to extract them at a later date, probably inside the house.
Kind of learned our lesson there last year. We decided we was going to just extract some honey outside here, and lo and behold, the bees came over and they found us, and it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough, but we're either going to do something different this time. We're either going to do it at night or we're going to do it in the house, especially since the nights they're
resting.
Yeah, they're resting, so it should be a little bit safer, but we might just go the safe route and just do it in the house.
Yeah, but let me show you some of the things we have here to kind of explain what we're doing. So this is a super frame, and what you can tell is it's pretty short from top to bottom, other than the brood frames are a lot longer, probably another 3 inches. And you can see the comb's already built in here. So we've extracted honey off of this last year. And we'll stick this back in there, and what that does is it already gives them a foundation where they can go ahead and start building the honey back into these cells, and they'll cap this off and it'll be sealed. So you never want to take all this off down to the bare frame, and I'll show you what a bare frame looks like real quick. So this is a bare frame with nothing on it, has no comb on it. It's just like some type of plastic they use, and they put a wax material over it, and it kind of just smells like honey, to be honest with you. So this is a complete 10 frame honey super, and that's we'll just swap out with another one we're hoping to. So basically there's a difference between the two. So the one on the bottom is the brood frame, and the one on top is the honey frame.
And we're just lining them up so you can see how much bigger that is.
I just want to explain this a little bit better to you guys, so you can see that the comb is built out on the frame like so. So what happens if you go ahead and extract this honey, like you uncap it with your knife, and if you take all this comb off of here, it just creates a lot more work for the bees to have to do to refill these back up with honey. So what we do is take our knife and just go down the side of the wood here and just cut the cap off the honey, and it still gives them a good foundation to refill those cells inside this frame.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get suited up and head over to the bees.
There's a hive tool that we're using, and then we're going to use our smoker here and smoke them, and that just calms the bees down a little bit as you're getting in the hive.
What does that do?
This tool here basically just the frames have propolis on them or whatever, and you have to pry them up out of there. It's like a wax substance, and it's just real sticky, so these hive tools pop the frames out of there. These bees here are about outgrown this 10 frame. They got a lot of brood in there. I'm going to go ahead and put this other box on top so they have some more room to grow. Well, that sure is a hot job.
It is, and it's stressful. I'm glad it's over with. The bees make me nervous. Not so much him, but I don't like that.
Yeah.
With the swarming all around me and everything. But then I wasn't properly geared up either, though. I just had the coat on. I didn't have the gloves, just so I get close and record the best I could.
I had the full body suit on, and 2 of them was still able to get in there and get a hold of me. I got stung in the arm and got stung on the finger.
I'm still trying to figure out how they got in there, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, if you guys are wondering if we got any honey, today we actually struck out.
We didn't get any honey, but today was still a good day to get in there and check the bees to see how they're doing. They were actually producing honey, but none that we felt that we needed to take, and that's okay. We were able to add more frames, or more supers as you call them, to the hives, which is great. That means they're doing well. We saw some broods.
Yeah, saw some brood comb and stuff. But I'm really surprised that we didn't have a good honey flow. We had a great spring here. We had plenty of clover. The black locust bloomed really well. So I'm really surprised we didn't, those honey supers didn't fill up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but maybe you guys do, and you can leave us a comment below and give us some of your ideas or tips or input on maybe what's going on with this. We're definitely going to research it to see maybe we can figure out what's going on.
Yeah. And, I think they're still thriving. I think, I see a lot of a new brood inside the hives and things. So they're just, I don't know, just a slow takeoff, I guess. And we'll check back here in a couple weeks and, see if we got any more production of honey.
Yeah, or we just, if not, then we just leave it for them and go through the winter with it and just keep an eye on them. We're not trying to stress our bees or take more than we should. We definitely want to keep them in mind when we are looking at their honey, whether we want to leave it or take it.
Yeah, we just want to make sure they have enough to feed themselves through the winter without us, having to put some, some
feed out for
feed
them.
Or sugar or however to try to feed them. Let them try to feed themselves from their own harvest.
Right.
So, but like I said, it's a hot one. As you can tell, I got all this sweat all over me, and it's soaking inside that suit. It's just really, really hot. But I enjoy getting into the bees every time, and it's just kind of a calming feeling when you hear them buzzing around, and sometimes it's stressful. But
to me, it stresses me out. But I do appreciate their hard work and the delicious honey that comes from it.
Yeah. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and hopefully in the next video you guys can see us pulling out some real honey.
Yeah, for our next bee video. So make sure you like and subscribe so you can be sure to catch that one.
We'll buzz you on the next one.
No. We'll catch you on the next one. God bless.
God bless.